Remember when we said we'd stay together now until forever? Just us, just us.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica Hickson, and I spent 5 years working my way up to the top of an MLM before realizing they're just not all that they're cracked up to be. My goal with this channel is to rescue some Huns, to prevent some from becoming Huns, and to also give those a voice who have left the Hunbot industry like myself.
It's what you doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can...
Today's small business shout out goes to Erin at Radical Creations, emphasis on the I feel like based on her designs, she wanted the emphasis on the however, I am so excited to show you guys what she sent me because her style is just like my vibe, you know? So she does hand-drawn like stickers and decals and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you guys what she sent me. If you have me on Instagram, you've probably already seen this one and a couple of others, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway. This one says, anxiety is a real bitch, which hashtag true. If you guys are ever wondering why I flip it when I show these and when I don't, is because, first of all, have you guys ever looked at yourself on like a camera that doesn't flip it? I feel like I look distorted. Like I feel like my face looks all jacked up and sideways. So every time I edit my videos, I flip it to where I look like what I think I look like, even though I look like the other version because that's the mirrored image of myself. Anyways, whenever I hold up letters, I can't keep it flipped the way that I like it because then the letters would be backwards. So I have to flip back and forth in my small business shout outs if there's letters in it. Moving on. This one, so cute. I shop small. Adorable. Ovaries before broveries. Also, if you guys ever see like brown in my nails, I'm not that dirty. Sometimes my husband thinks that I am because I don't wash my hair for days. But I use dry shampoo like every day, and I use the tinted dry shampoo that is tinted brown because my roots are brown and I don't want my hair to look like powdery. So I use the tinted one, and when I rub it in, it gets under my nails and I'm lazy and I don't want to clean them. So anyways, this one says, oh look, another glorious morning makes me sick. Cute. Peace, love, and mind your own damn business. Mental health matters. This is one of my favorite ones. So simple yet big message. This one's a decal and it says, I'm a legit snack. And this one might be my favorite. It says, first of all, you're a little bitchy. This one I want to say to many people, but I filter myself. It said, don't be a see you next Tuesday. Facts. Don't be that. Then she was so kind as to send me some stickers that she personally designed just for us. So if you guys are channel members and you get your free little gift at the beginning when you join, maybe some of you will be getting some of these. It says, the No Hun Club. Is that cute or is that cute? So if you love sarcastic yet hilarious creations like I do, then definitely check out Radical Creations. I will leave all of her links in the description below. Today's member shout out goes to Natalie. Thank you so much, Natalie, for all of your support. If you are interested in becoming a member of the channel, which I think I have decided we're gonna be called the Fun Bots, comment down below if that works for you. If you'd like to become a member of the channel or a fun bot, if you will, then definitely click the join button down below. If you can't find the join button, I do have it linked in the description as well. That's all the shout outs for today, so let's get on with the video. So I know that you guys just love when I react to my own videos, and it is quite intriguing to, I mean, like, if I saw someone who was once in a cult, not saying MLMs are cults, but the vibe, you know? If I was watching a video of someone who was in a cult reacting to their videos, or someone who got out of a cult reacting to their videos from when they were in the cult, I would probably be very intrigued by that too. But since I'm the member, the cult member, if you will, it's a little awkward, but I do it to help you guys. So sacrifices. Yeah, so I just found another Zoom on my computer. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know what it's about, but I did see that there's like, just on the page that I can see, because it only shows me the front page, there are 25 people on it. So it must have been later on in my business when I was really running fast. All right, let's go.
All right. Well, welcome everyone to our team call. I love seeing so many new people on here.
First of all, A for effort on the fedora. You tried.
Awesome to see all of your faces. These are Wednesday night team calls. These are just my personal downline, so not everyone in the cave, just my personal downline. We try to do these every Wednesday just to get a feel for where everyone's at, what people need help with, if we need some guidance, if people are struggling with things and stuff like that. So what I've done for tonight is just jotted down a few things. If you guys watched my video in the cave today, I touched on a few of these things. And
for the record, the cave was our original team page before I had a falling out with my upline, and then we moved to our own team page. We went back to the cave after all the drama happened, and then that's when my leader cut me off. So when I say the cave, it's just like our team page.
Video, but I just feel like with so many new people that we're a little bit overwhelmed. It's hard for us as leaders to train all the new people, and it's also hard as a new person to figure out what the heck you're doing because this is all brand new to you. You feel lost, you feel overwhelmed. So I'm going to go over a couple of things that I think are really important to growing your business, and then a couple of things for the people that have been in a little bit longer as well. So
I will compliment myself on my change in tone for this Zoom. Normally I would have been talking monotone and unenthused about anything in life. However, this Zoom, I don't know if it's because, like I just said, there's so many new people on and I'm like trying to get them excited or whatever, but I'm not monotone, so we're off to a good start.
First and foremost, make sure if you haven't to go watch my video that I made in the cave today. I hashtagged newbie training so it would be easy for everyone to find. I went over on there some things to do to jumpstart your business, but something I wanted to go over tonight specifically is posting. So I know I told a lot of people to find a leader that they want to mimic and use their posts, which is awesome. It's perfect. However, make sure that when you're doing that, you are changing up the wording or changing up the emojis or something so that you're making it your own. Not only does it look bad on us as a company to all be posting the same exact post, but also Facebook recognizes exact posts and it will mark it as spam and no one will see that post. So
the algorithm master is at it again, trying to explain how the Facebook algorithm works and how to maximize on the Facebook algorithm. Also, I think the Huns forgot that message because everyone is still posting the same posts. I don't know if you guys saw it floating around a couple months ago or a month ago maybe, but they're all It Works distributors were making a post that said my pregnant friend is having a baby girl and she wants a unique old-fashioned name, drop them below or something. I was like, why is every single It Works distributor, why are they all posting the same thing? Well, it turns out that was their giveaway post for the month, and so in order to get entered into their giveaway, you had to answer that question and also make a post for them in order to get entered. So they did not get the memo.
Hurting your business and the business of the person that you took the post from originally. So make sure that you're switching things up. The next thing is to be personal. So when I say be personal, you don't have to have products on hand to be personal. You can talk about I can't wait to try this product. This is what it does. Or my friend so-and-so tried this product and this is what it did for her. What I don't like to see are the big black, green, and bling photos. Actually, I'm going to share my screen and show you some that are no-nos that I personally don't like. They're a turn off. Let's see. Gotta figure out how to share my screen. Does anyone know how to share a screen on here? No.
You hover over, there's a green arrow box at the bottom that should say share.
Oh, you mean the huge box at the bottom that says share screen, that one?
Amateur.
Okay. So, okay, can you guys see my screen? Somebody unmute yourself and tell me.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. So these are the pictures that I hate to see. I feel like people see these and they're like, oh, just another one of those It Works girls. See you later. Even the ones like this, I feel like are just too adsy. If you want to say that in a post, just post it. Like, just type it out and post it, or post it with a selfie.
Now I have to go through because I have a whole album in my phone of screenshotted posts from when I was in, and I need to see what they look like. Okay, yeah, because these definitely don't look spammy. This one says, "It works. This is not as hard as being broke." This one says, "I'm looking for 5 college girls that want to make an extra $500 each month." Like, we couldn't even find good quality photos to post. This is despicable. Oh, here's a shot glass with greens in it, which our greens didn't look like that. So that probably was a picture of just some juice company that we all used their photo because we were sketchy like that. Same with this one. I'm pretty sure I didn't even know what half of the words in this post meant, but it says, "Detoxify, alkalize, and promote pH balance within the body, acidity fighting, magnesium and potassium blend, cutting edge probiotic support for digestive health, 38 herbs and nutrient rich superfoods, multiple servings of fruits and vegetables in every scoop." And that's not even a picture of our greens, so it's genuine. Oh, here's another one of the ones that I told them not to post. It is a picture of the product with, in big gold letters, says liquid gold. Not spammy at all. Oh, look, another greens photo that wasn't actually our greens. And a cleanse and contour challenge. For those of you who are new here, challenges don't exist. They're not a thing. There's no challenge to it other than the 90-day program is the loyal customer program, which just so happens to be 90 days. But there's no challenge to it other than challenging your ability to spot a scam when you see one. That's about it. Anyways, moral of the story, I used pretty much every single picture that you see on here when I joined my business. Sometimes I wonder how I got where I was using the tactics that I did and like doing the things that I did. Makes me wonder how I got there, because not for 1 second would I ever contemplate clicking on a post that had one of these photos on it.
All pictures like this, I feel like look so spammy. These are the ones I see on Instagram where their whole profile is pictures like this. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by personal. Okay, so this is a personal post of me using the greens. That's a good one. People see that you're using the products. They see that you actually believe in the products, or you wouldn't be using them.
Funny thing about that one, as an example, that was when that product had just come out. So I wasn't using the product. I didn't know anything about it. We happened to be at an event when the product came out, and our top ambassador upline got the product for all of us to take a picture with. I don't know who convinced everybody that taking a picture like this with holding up a product was like good marketing, because it's so tacky. I would never click on anything that was like that now.
Let's see. This is more of a more personal type post. I feel like it doesn't look as adsy. It's going to be more of like an eye catcher than a black, green, and bling picture that says grow your hair out now.
How exactly is that a personal post? It was literally a picture of all of the products set up outside. ExJess needs a little bit more training.
And then something like this, I think, is an eye catcher as well, instead of the black, green, and bling. So these are just some ideas.
Y'all, we literally came off as a scam. Like, not only were we unintentionally scamming people, but we look like a damn scam. Like, how did we not see that? Those are like the emails that you get that's like,
forward this to 100 people on your friends list, or Aunt Susie Joe is gonna come eat you in your sleep.
Those are the types of email like that. Those are the types of pictures that you get in those emails. Oblivious.
Of posts that you can make that are personal, but you may not have gotten products yet or whatever. When you are posting about how the business is changing your life, because every single day we want to be posting about the business, and we also want to be posting about our personal lives. So we don't want an overload of the business, and we don't want an overload of personal life. If you're sharing 5 articles and then there's a business post right after, and then you're sharing 5 articles again, your business post is going to get lost in that. So try to keep it to, what I try to do is like 3 personal posts a day and 2 business posts a day. Some people do 3 and 3. Some people do like 4 and 2. It's all up to you, but
how on earth did any of us come up with that much content? I was thinking before I started filming this video, I filmed 2 other videos today, and I'm like, I have not been on Instagram at all today. I should probably make a post. And then I got on my stories and I was like, I don't have anything to say. Not sure how I came up with that much content. Actually, I do know, because I have a plethora of images. Actually, you guys want to see these images I have in my like posts folder on my phone? And yes, I still have them. All right, let's see if you guys can see them. Oh, here's a classic. Where'd it go? 10 out of 10 did not come from wraps, but we pretended like it did, didn't we, sis? These are all posts that I could use. Yes, we're still going. Look at all those selfies. I put on different shirts that day so that I could take different pictures. Different faces, different selfies, different clothes, before and after photos. So that's precisely how I came up with that much content.
Try to make it to where you're not overloading of one or the other. And when I say post about the business changing your life, it doesn't have to be something of monetary value. It can be something as little as, I love connecting with my team on our Wednesday night team calls. It's so nice to be around like-minded people who have goals and morals similar to mine.
Bleh. Can we like denormalize something? Let's denormalize Huns saying that their leaders poured into them, because that's such a weird thing to say. Like, if you're watching this with children around, maybe like cover their eyes, but like when you say that somebody poured into you, it makes me think of like, you know, like poured into you. It's just weird. Can we not? Can we denormalize that, please? And also, let's denormalize, while we're at it, saying that you love to be around like-minded women. Because the only reason that they're like-minded is because you're in a cult. Because you're all brainwashed into believing the same things. That's the only reason that you're like-minded. So if we could manifest that for me, just manifest denormalizing those 2 things, that would be fabulous. Thank you.
Something like that makes people want to join for that aspect of the business, because people are joining this business for all different reasons. Some people are joining because they need friends. They need to feel like they're a part of something. Some people are joining because they need the extra income and they want to go on vacations. Some people are joining because they want to spend more time with their kids. So you kind of have to hit on all aspects of those. Don't just target the money aspect of it, because
you have to connect with all vulnerabilities of all types. So if they need friends, they're lonely and they need friends, you have to target your post to them. In other words, you need to appeal to all audiences, all vulnerable audiences.
People may not need money, they need the other aspects of the business. So share about those different aspects of the business. If you do want to share a monetary value aspect of the business and you haven't necessarily made anything yet, share your uplines, share their uplines, ask someone for a testimonial. There's so many people in the cave that this business has changed their life. So just ask. I'm sure people would be willing to share. So you can always share people that you know stories. I know that for me, when I joined, I saw all these different posts of people that I didn't even know who they were being successful. And I thought, yeah, right. But then as soon as someone that I knew personally was posting about people that they knew and they were being successful, then I believed it more, and that's what made me want to join. So make sure that you are posting about
Look at that death glare I gave my husband for making noise. It was like a, do you mind look, but I was trying to be like, put on a happy face for my team, you know?
different aspects of the business. The next thing I want to talk about is like the chain of command for if you have questions. So
the chain of command. But you're your own boss, silly. What chain of command would there be when you're your own boss? Silly goose. Silly ExJess, don't you know?
what we try to do is if you have a question, go get to your enroller first, because most likely they're going to be able to help you. If they're not able to help you, they will find someone that can help you, or they'll ask their upline, or they'll get a hold of their diamond upline, someone that's going to be able to help them help you. If they still have no answer for you, check in your eSuite. If it's a question about a product or something, we have the product library in our eSuite. Also, another good tool to use is myproductcoach.com. So I think it's itworksproductcoach.com, and you can type in anything on there and it will give you any question, frequently asked question that has that topic in it. So say somebody is allergic to gluten. You can type in gluten and it will give you all the frequently asked questions about gluten.
Now I'm curious if that thing still exists. Wow, it does. Interesting. It still exists.
So that you'll be able to help your customer that way. Then you would go to the cave. If you still can't get your question answered, go to the cave, ask in the cave. Most likely, more than just you has that same question. So you're going to be helping other people by asking that question in the cave publicly as well. And then we go to the team chat, and then if you're still not sure in the team chat, then save it for our Wednesday night team calls so we can go over it then. I mentioned in the team chat before, I like to save the team chat just for communicating about our Zooms or any special announcements, any posts that are working well for one another.
You know what just came to my mind? So back when we were in the cave, I had that upline, the same upline who said that I burned my house down, the same upline who tried to convince me that my mom was jealous of me. She was the leader of that page, the cave. And then I created my own team chat just because my team was growing so fast. I felt like there were things that I wanted to do with just my team that I didn't want to do with the huge entire downline that was in our team page. So I created a team chat, which was just a group chat on Facebook where I would relay my Zooms to my team via that. However, the only reason I just said that about how I didn't want anything other than communication about Zooms and stuff in the team chat was because my upline was getting so mad that I was doing my own thing with my team. Like, she needed that power so badly that anytime I mentioned my team chat or that I was talking to my team about this, she would get so angry that I wouldn't put it in the entire big team chat. Like, she didn't want me to have my control over my part of the team, which if we're all our own bosses, nobody's in control of anybody, right? But she didn't want me to have anything special with my team because she wanted all the control. And that just came to me just this moment because I was like, why did I say that I didn't want questions asked in the team chat? And then I remembered, because my upline would get so mad. She got mad even knowing that we had a team chat. She would talk down about anybody that had their own team chats, which when you're in this position, when you get a few people under you, it's so much easier just to talk to people underneath of you instead of like asking a question about your downline to hundreds of other people in the team page. It's easier to just talk to those few people underneath of you. And once you start getting people under you, you start feeling like, man, I'm somebody. Like, I'm a leader of people this is awesome. You start feeling proud of yourself and you want those things that are just for you and your team. But our upline would not let it happen. She was constantly venting to me about people who started their own team chats and how they were secluding themselves or whatever, which now it just makes so much sense. First of all, she wanted the control, but not only that, she didn't want people to lose the connection with the positivity. So she was scared that if people went into their own little group chats and fed off of negative energy, that they would no longer be in the positive mindset, so they would fall off. Interesting.
And then the last thing that I wanted to go over is for people who have been in for a while, I wanted to talk about matching effort. So what I like to do in my business is match people's effort. So if you're new, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But for the people who have been in for a while, we are able to transfer customers and distributors within one another to help each other out. If someone isn't giving me an effort, isn't responding to me or whatever, I will not help them out. So the people that I'm going to help out are the people who are giving an honest effort to help themselves. Those are the people that I'm going to help out. The people who are actually trying, they're posting every day, they're asking me questions and making an honest effort. With that being said, if you have been given a distributor, whether it be from this $10 deal or the $59 deal or before that, it is your responsibility to fast start that person. So for those of you just joining us, fast start means that they would get their first 2 loyal customers, and that makes them eligible to get $100 for every distributor that they sign that gets 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days. So if you have been given a distributor, it's your responsibility to fast start that distributor as a courtesy to the person who graciously gave you that distributor.
It's gross listening to it now because I hear it straight out of the mouth of my upline. Watching this video specifically, it's clear to me where I was learning stuff from, because I was saying it in the exact same way that she would say it to me when she was telling me these things.
To help you out. So that's all I have on the agenda for tonight. I'm going to open it up. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you unmute yourself. Don't be shy.
Can you restate, or that last part you were talking about, the fast starting, could you redo that? I didn't understand.
Yeah, so when someone joins as a distributor and they get 2 loyal customers, the person that enrolled them gets $100 on that following Friday. And that makes that distributor eligible to get the same when they enroll a distributor that gets 2 customers. So once you get 2 customers, the person that enrolled you will get $100, and then you would be eligible to get that $100 when you sign a distributor who gets 2 customers in their first 30 days. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
And then right now they're actually doubled until the 7th, I believe. So if that person gets 4 loyal customers, you would get an additional $100. So if you sign a distributor today and they get 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days, that's $200 cash in your pocket. So it's a really awesome incentive.
Does that include like if we share loyal customers with them?
Yep. So whether they're transferred or they got them themselves, they count. So, and
Not anymore. Now the distributor themselves has to get the customers, as far as I understand. Their conference is today and tomorrow. If you're seeing this video, it's probably their conference has already happened, so we may have an update already. But, and I'm calling it now, if it's actually a change and it's not just like an overhype thing like it normally is, then I think it's going to be like they're going to change their comp plan to be like Melaleuca's comp plan, where everyone is a customer that has a referral link. Nobody is like a distributor. The reason I think that is because every time I've watched one of the like live videos that the corporate team does, they always correct themselves. Like they used to say that the steps to success were that you needed to get, I think it was 4 customers and 2 distributors every month in order to like complete your steps to success. And now they're like getting getting rid of the steps to success, so they like don't exist anymore. And then it says to enroll for and a friend. So in every time they say that they like anytime distributor comes out of their mouth, they will correct themselves and be like, I mean friend. So I think they're gonna call everybody friends, and like certain friends just have a referral link, but could be totally wrong. It could be just overhyped, which is probably the case.
Also an incentive for them too, because they get $100 shopping spree when they get their first 4 loyal customers. And if you just joined, you guys are eligible for the same thing. So it's an incentive for everyone, really. Does anyone else have any questions?
How does the whole auto shipment process work?
Okay, so basically to be what we called commission qualified. So
I always hated answering this question because I knew people joined because they didn't have the money, and it was drilled into our head that autoship is law. And if somebody's not running their autoship, they're not taking their business seriously. My upline would tell me like they need to be running an autoship. The first thing they need to do is set up their auto shipment. Now it's clear as day why that is. But back then it was just like, that's just the rules. That's just what you do. If you want to be successful, you run an auto shipment.
To get a paycheck, you have to be commission qualified, and you get commission qualified by either running an 80 BV auto shipment. So ordering 80 BV worth of product for yourself, which you can either sell or use for yourself. Or you can get 150 BV in personal sales. Either one of those will make you commission qualified, and you will get a paycheck. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Also, I have a new distributor that I signed, and she can't access her account. Is there a way that she can reset her password without using her email address? Because I may have input it incorrectly.
Okay. Have you checked in your account to see if it was put in incorrectly?
Yeah, she said it was incorrect. The email was.
Okay. So what you'll do then, has anyone talked to you about putting in a support ticket yet?
No, but I just put one in.
Oh, okay, perfect. So once they change that on her account, then she'll be able to reset it with her email, which, I mean, they should have it done by tomorrow. It doesn't take long. But until then, she's just going to have to hang out unless she wants to call customer service and have them manually change it with her on the phone.
Which we knew the hold for customer service was usually hours.
Then she'd have to do it that way.
Okay.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
Yeah, just go over the It Works pay portal. I've had a couple of distributors that never received their email.
Yeah, so not receiving your email is pretty typical. A lot of people, what happens is it goes into their junk folder, but it's really simple to fix. All you have to do is go to .com, and then you'll click on Forgot Password, and then there will be an option to resend activation email. And so then when you resend it, it will all be self-explanatory from your email.
I totally forgot about that issue. Like nobody was getting emails when they would sign up in order to set up like their automatic payments or to sign up to get their like It Works card or whatever. And so I said like it's typical and it goes to their junk email, but normally it didn't go to their junk email. They just stopped sending the emails. So they had to go through that process of like resend activation code every single time that you enrolled a new distributor, which was just one of the many issues that It Works had, like how quickly they were pushing out products or overselling a product and then not allowing people to cancel their auto shipment if they didn't get their product by the time their next auto shipment was supposed to run, or a customer service wait time being hours, their system not updating at the end of the month because their system, they were operating on a shit system with a multi-million-dollar company. Like so many issues that It Works had behind the scenes.
That's not nice.
Siri thinks I'm not nice. She just recorded my entire part about It Works back office and stuff being shit. So she told me I'm not nice.
Okay. I was wondering, so when you, when I contacted you to get started, are you considered the person who enrolled me, or is it the person that I reached out to in order to start first? like Carly?
I would be your enroller.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep.
That's an awkward question. That's why everybody's looking at the camera like. She asked if I enrolled her, but she initially reached out to someone else first to enroll her. I don't know what happened there. If maybe, I'm trying to remember what happened. Maybe if Carly's watching this, she can tell me. But I enrolled her, but she reached out to Carly first or something. Well, that's an awkward question because you want to be the enroller because you get that extra bonus. First of all, if they promote, you get an additional bonus if you're at a leadership level, but you also get those fast start bonuses on them too. So I'm curious what happened there. So this video is going to be pretty short, so I decided to go into my computer and just see what else I had for videos. But upon looking at the videos, I found this document, I guess, and it's basically a list of 85 income producing activity. So an income producing activity would be something that goes towards raising your income with your business, like growing your business in some way. So let's see what some of these are. Reaching out to all current loyal customers about hosting an in-person or Zoom gathering for me in exchange for a free product. That, my dear, that is against the rules. You're not allowed to offer incentives to your customers and stuff because it's not fair to the other distributors. So whoever made this list, it wasn't me. I think I found this in a leadership page not too long ago. Hold a PDT Zoom meeting to go over party pad. So hold a potential distributor Zoom meeting, snail mail family update to friends and family, include business and catalog. How scammy is that? Like, can you imagine getting a letter in the mail from me and I was just giving you a nice family update with a picture of my family and then I included my business card and catalog? Tacky. Google for shows, expos, and festivals in your area. Book or host samples, only parties. Book or host spa nights. I was just talking to one of you guys about this the other day where you got invited to like a makeup night where they all the wives were going to sit around and do each other's makeup and it was actually like a Mary Kay party. Classic. Send children's teachers thank you cards with Blitz cards to Confianza, Greens, and Wow. A Blitz card is a business card that has a picture of somebody who wrapped like a before and after photo on it, which I feel like that might imply that you think that the teacher needs to cut a few. But anyways, to Confianza. So the Confianza is stress relief. Greens, and then the Wow is for under eye wrinkles. I feel like that would be offensive. I feel like my son's teacher would be like, what the hell? What are you trying to say about me? Find charity and book yourself at events that need raffle baskets. So find charity events. Nice. Set up a table at graduation parties. What? As if that doesn't scream prey on the weak and vulnerable, the young, little, impressionable high schoolers. Go to garage sales in your area and blitz. Go to big offices or local schools and ask about their employee health fairs and book a table. Sororities, we just talked about this one. Book wrap party the day before big dance or socials. Ask the houses if you can come in and do a spa night. Hold health classes and teach Dr. Don's info. Bro, you are not qualified to hold health classes. Being a distributor does not make you a health professional, baby. No. Attend kids' swim lessons and add parents on Facebook. Go to the same brunch and lunch place on weekend/weekday to bump into people. These are ridiculous. Sign kids up for new sports and add parents on Facebook. Literally, everything in your life had to come back to the business in some way. You can't possibly just enroll your kids in a new sport and not add their parents on Facebook. Cooking class, add people in the class. Volunteer in community, donate to or be a part of, add friends on Facebook. You can't just volunteer or be a part of something or donate to charity without adding the people on Facebook. Classy, not trashy. Get a new hobby that allows new people into your life. Make friends, add them on Facebook. Host neighborhood cookouts/dinners, not for it works, but to meet people and eventually get potentials. Join a meetup or two to meet people. Join mom Facebook groups and develop relationships. Group fitness at your gym, make friends, add on Facebook. Call local hair schools to set up demo. What? What are you gonna demo at a hair school? I used to do this one, and reading it now is just embarrassing. It says, thank someone else for their service, waitress, cashier, etc., and say, here's my business card. If you're ever interested, let me know. Those who seem interested, friend on Facebook right then and there. I remember one particular time I was at TJ Maxx, and I was just like making small talk with the cashier, and I said something like, I don't know if I could ever work here. I think that all of the money that I made here, I would just spend here. And she was like, yeah, well, if I wasn't a single mom and my money didn't all have to go to bills, then I probably would spend all my money here too. And I freaking gave her a damn business card. I don't remember what ended up happening with her, but I'm sure she didn't get a hold of me. Blitz people who call me on the phone. Can you imagine like calling an old friend to just like check in on them and see how they're doing, what their life is like, how's life treating you, sis? And then all of a sudden they blitz you. If you don't know what blitz is the act of like handing someone a blitz card, which is a business card. This is so sketchy. In every chance possible, bring your camera and take pictures for the group. For instance, if it's a kid's soccer game or a birthday party for a friend, take pictures. Then tell everyone you can tag them on Facebook if they want to see their kid or themselves. Everyone wants to see their family tagged on social. So that's how you connect with other moms and peers. Great way to gain Facebook friends. Hold a party with a certain percentage of proceeds going to a favorite charity. I was talking about this in one of my most recent videos, how I cannot stand when people use things that are supposed to have a bigger purpose and a bigger cause and take advantage of those for their business. So for instance, like support small businesses or Black Lives Matter. People will use those types of things in order to capitalize on them. And it's like my biggest pet peeve. Like, don't use a charity that is supposed to be like for a good cause. I mentioned I saw a GoFundMe where someone had posted their like paparazzi business link. The GoFundMe was from a paparazzi convention from someone who was in like critical condition after getting COVID from the convention. And paparazzi girl had posted her paparazzi link and said some percentage of the sales was gonna go to this person. I'm like, you are just using that as an excuse to like make sales. It's disgusting. Have you and your family members wear It Works t-shirts or caps. This is my public apology to my husband for making him wear that stuff. And especially in the infamous family photos that we had taken in that stuff. You guys love those. Have your husband or wife promote products at work. I can't imagine. Review engagement and baby announcements in your local paper and send a postcard with a note of congrats and hostess/career information. Is that a joke? People do that? People go through the paper and see what? This is mind-blowing to me. I wonder if that's how like the tippity top of the pyramid like got to where they're at, is by doing shit like this, because it's a little sketchy. All right, you guys, I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being because it was kind of all over the place since I ended up finding that little document instead of another video, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell if you would like to be notified every time I post. Click the join button if you would like to become a member of the channel and get some access to some exclusive perks. And also follow me on all social media platforms at @thejessicahickson if you would like to. Otherwise, that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Moving slower.